Hold on. Hold on a sec. I have the angry mode toggle on. Hello, everyone. My name is Gabby, or at least that's what I'm calling myself. And welcome to the new stream. Darn it, I need to get good at intros at some point. I'm still really bad at, thinking up intros on the fly. I've got my little catchphrase opening, and then I shit the bed. Okay. So, how we all doing today? Welcome. I've been doing pretty good. Starting to feel a bit better after my health kind of went down the crapper last week. Just trying some new stuff. Changing how I eat to try and reduce the constant blood sugar crashes I was having. Trying to split it up a bit and have small meals instead of a bunch of little... spread my meals out throughout the day instead of having 3 big meals per normal or whatever. And, been trying out some new stuff. The solo randomizer I've been doing in the background is going pretty good. I think I'm almost done with that, which is wild to say when I have, 1 out of 14 games beaten, but I feel like I'm getting to the end of most of the games. Just hit kind of a wall trying to get through Banjo-Tooie last night, because I got to the point where I had to get most of the stuff out of Jolly Roger Lagoon, and I hate Jolly Roger Lagoon. That was the level that made me, drop the game entirely on my first attempt to play through it. I hate the underwater aiming so much. It's so bad. There's so many missions that are just hey, you need to hit a bunch of targets with the underwater aiming under a ton of pressure. It's honestly, even though there's not really that much quote-unquote pressure, because you're not really in any danger as long as you've oxygenated the water first, the one where you have to shoot the teeth out of the fish is the worst, because it's a little better once you figure out you can use grenade eggs instead of regular eggs, but it's they're such tiny and narrow targets, and the aiming controls are so ass. But yeah, I got most of that over with, so I'm hoping I can move on to the more fun stuff that made me actually like the game, now that I've done most of what's in there. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I've also been trying out a new detective game thing called The Rat Line that I'm having a lot of fun with. I was thinking of playing that one on stream, but I decided it might not be the best bet, because basically the plot of The Rat Line is that you're a detective tracking down the locations of several criminals. Criminals who ran away to other countries and assumed new identities from Germany in the late 1940s. So, yeah, it wasn't fun game, and obviously fun to make bad things happen to that specific group of terrible people. The Rat Line, not Vine. But yeah, fun to make bad things happen to that specific group of people, but just, I know that's a word that gets you demonetized or your videos taken down very quickly if you talk about it. Yes, line. Sorry, do I need to get in closer to the mic, or am I audible? Is my voice sounding weird? Yeah, it's Ratline. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. Just figured it wouldn't be a good one to put on the stream, because I know talking about that specific group of people or that specific era of history tends to get your stuff taken down very, very quickly, because the internet is full of crazy censors who want to kill anything not marketable that you can't put an advertisement next to. But anyway, enough of that. Enough filler trying to just pad for time, create a big long intro like I'm a real streamer and not me. Time for a new game, and this is one I've actually had my eye on for a long time that just now came out. Because, the guys who made this game actually made Home Safety Hotline, which was a puzzle game I liked very much from a couple years ago. I didn't actually play it on stream because I played it before I started streaming. But then the DLC that was Christmas themed came out, and I wound up doing that on stream, and it's still up on my YouTube VODs if anyone wants to go look at that, but it's up to you. Like I said, it's very old. It was among the first games I ever streamed, so I didn't even have my model back then. I was still a PNG tuber, and I was still very early, but it was a fun stream. Just not sure how well I did with it. Just, how it is with looking back on your old work. But anyway, this is the new game from them, and I've had it on my wish list since it was announced that it just came out. And I actually, if you give me a second, let me do a quick shout out here. I was always planning to stream this, but Athena Atlas, who's like a streamer acquaintance of mine, I really should drop in on her more. We're just not really streaming at the same time, and she's been going through some stuff lately. But she actually played it recently, apparently, and she made a comment about, it was really fun, and I'd like to play more of it. And so I was like, I should do that then. I should go ahead and do that right now. So give me a second, I'm not sure it'll matter since I don't think she's in the stream, but I'm gonna shout her out. Let me just look back through some stuff here. Sorry, give me a second. Just making sure I've got this right. Darn it, I hit the angry face, but it's mapped to my, one number key, so every time I type an exclamation point to do a console command, it makes me angry. Did that work or not? I don't think it worked. Alright, well, I tried. Wait, no, hold on. Let me check over here on the... Let me try here. Give me a second. Oh, whatever. I'll drop her a notification on Discord or something later. I mean on Blue Sky. Anyway, that's enough faffing around. Let's get the game going. And I'll check out that meme when I get the chance. Sure. Actually, I'll check it out right now. Nice. Okay. Here we are. Alright, we kind of skipped the intro, and that's on me. Alright, don't worry about the lack of audio. There's no audio on my end either right now. But yep, here we are, Forbidden Solitaire. Here's, which we bought at a thrift market, it would appear. Will Roberta. Okay, it's like a reference to Roberta Williams. I don't know, maybe he looked at the Forbidden Solitaire. All okay, going to sleep right now. Alright, see ya, bro. Embers, remember that weird violent card game that Mom saw on TV when we were kids? The one she made us promise we wouldn't play? Guess what I just found while thrifting? I'm gonna try and solve it when I get home. Wish me luck. Oh, and naturally, don't tell Mom. Oh my god, dude, no way. You found a copy of Forbidden Solitaire? I remember wanting to play it so bad when I was little. You gotta let me borrow it after you're done with it. Extremely jealous right now. Let's see here. See any settings we can do that might be important. I guess a content warning just for... Oh, it opens a document in another window. I was gonna... Alright, well, I don't really care for content warnings. I understand the importance of them, and I'll definitely put them if I ever... In my stuff, if I ever manage to get this visual novel project I've been working on off the ground. I'm just kind of stuck. I'm struggling on what I want to do with some of the mechanics and, like, how linear versus I want the story to be. But, yeah, personally, just I like to be surprised. Yeah, I've talked to you. I'm hoping to. Right now, it's very much stalled in the planning stage, like I said. But yeah, I've talked to you about it a bunch. So, like, the characters specifically, I bring them up all the time, and to the point where you've probably gotten sick of it by this point. Yep, that one. I'm hoping to make it a visual novel. I'm just, like I said, I'm struggling with what I want to do specifically. With, like, I'm kind of struggling how linear I want to make it versus if I want to include a lot of branching story stuff, and what specifically I wanted to do with I've got a lot of ideas for the mechanics, but is my mouth moving right? I'm just noticing it looks weird over there. Oh well. Anyway, moving on. Solitaire. God, it's 10 minutes into the stream and I haven't even played the Solitaire yet. Heartblade Interactive. The most metal of game series.
But there is a secret.
Ooh, I love the FMV stuff.
Somewhere beyond Bloodrock Mountain and through the deadly valleys of Gravewood, there it lies. Known only by legend as the Forbidden Dungeon, it is said that any soul daring enough to plunge its depths may unlock the secret to immortality.
Yeah, it's very like 90s FMV game. I love it already.
The question is, how badly do you wish to live forever?
Oh, I love the little... That's very... the animation really fits the time period. Now, on one hand, I want to make a joke about, like, who came up with the idea for, like, a hyper-violent, edgy Solitaire game, but that was just... They were just kind of like that at that point. Like, they made, like, a hyper-violent, edgy, futuristic reboot of Bomberman at one point. They just did stuff like... Like, honestly, I don't think we ever really left that era. Everyone these days is always like, oh, what if we took kid-friendly property but made it violent and the kid-friendly character kills people? And sometimes that works, and most of the time it doesn't. You approach the steps of the Forbidden Dungeon. Hey, hold on, I need to check something. Yeah, exactly. But hold on, I need to check a second. I'm trying to see if, like, my mouth is actually... I feel like my mouth is lagging today. Give me a second, I'm going to recalibrate my bottle. Okay, let's see if this does any better. I hope. Okay, sorry about that. Let's try that again. You approach the steps of the Forbidden Dungeon as it looms over you, waiting for its next victim to willingly enter its labyrinthine jaws. Step by cautious step, you approach the entrance. As you reach out to open the old wooden door, you find it pulls back against you, locked for the betterment of man's kingdom. Not for long. Hey, D-Bomb! Welcome, welcome! Glad to have you here! And I'm actually getting the alerts this time. Like, I mentioned that in the server. It's like, for a while I had... Ever since I switched to the new layout by like, alerts weren't showing up on the stream when I would get a new follower or something. And I couldn't figure out why, and it turns out just I needed to set up some new stuff and hadn't carried the browser alerts over properly. Hey, D-Bomb, glad to have you here. We are playing Forbidden Solitaire. Alright. And don't worry, you have not missed much. I've been yapping most of the stream, so we are just now getting to it. You must clear all the cards on puzzle levels to proceed. Click one card higher. The card one number higher or lower than the card at the bottom of the screen. Oh, so we're doing pyramid rules. I'm good at pyramid. Oh, there's a 4 there. And no more playable cards. We need to... Yep, Ace loops around. Oh, congrats on that. I've never actually played Chrono Trigger, but I know it's like one of the all-time classics. I think I saw bits and pieces of Rosie playing it once. Okay, where was it? Queen, Jack, 10. Ooh, we started a combo going, and that generates mana. Unfortunately, though, we do need to draw a new card. There we go. Hey, Rosie, welcome, welcome. We are playing Forbidden Solitaire, which is a game about playing a probably haunted old FMV card game from the 90s. Yeah, we've got the whole crowd here today. I'm really excited. Finally, the door gives way to your sorcery. You take your first step within, blinded by the darkness. With a spark, you light your fingers like a torch, illuminating the room with a dim light. A dark maze of stone surrounds you. In the distance, you can hear a faint groan. You walk toward the source of the agony and soon see before you a poor, crying soul impaled upon a bloody spear. Surely you could spare a moment to free them from their misery. I mean, okay, but I don't think... With a slight struggle, you pull the spear from their belly and they collapse onto the floor. As you turn to leave, you suddenly feel a horrible pain in your foot. You look down and see this agonized creature is hungrily sunken its teeth into your ankle. You realize with horror that this is no man you have freed, but a cannibalistic beast. I mean, I feel like I don't mean to make assumptions based on appearance, but I feel like the general structure of the melted Palpatine mask of the face kinda could have made some inferences here. Alright, now we're Solitaire fighting. Clear cards to increase your damage, then click end turn. Okay, so currently we are doing 0 damage. Oh, we can see their next action. Okay, so they're gonna do 1 damage to us. Oh, we got it. We get an IM. Okay, you've reawakened my obsession with this game. I'm gonna do some digging when I get home. If I'm lucky, I may be able to find it on an abandonware site or something. I blame you for any and all digital crimes I may or may not commit this evening. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, this is our sister, apparently. Alright, let's Solitaire. To the death. Okay, let me see. We got a lot of face cards here. Let me see if I can remember how to do these. I kind of want to go back and forth if we can, so I think we can do Queen, Jack, Queen, King, Queen. That's the best way to do it. No luck on getting an ace, though. I would've, like another face card, I would've liked that. Okay, so we did 5, but he did 1. I'd consider, but we have a lot less HP than this thing. Okay, we got 9. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we want to go up. That's too much risk there. 7. We could go back and do an 8, but I think it's better to go down. We're going to get more cards this way. Six. 5. Oh, here we're gonna get tricky. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, ace. Okay, and now we're... Oh wait, no, we can do a 2 as well. Alright. This is gonna go wild. Ooh, I got an achievement for doing a 10-hit combo. Okay, we got a king. Oh, exactly. Okay, we can deal new cards when I run low, which will attack ending turn. Yep, no problem, D-Bomb. You just finish your stream, do what you need. Okay. I think we've just hit for fret. I think we've actually just hit end turn. Like, we're gonna deal 6 damage. It has 4 HP left. That's a pretty easily solved problem. Onward. You stand over the creature's unrecognizable corpse, having overcome the first of the Forbidden Dungeon's many dangerous trials. You hear a strange voice coming from a nearby wall. Turning around, you see an eye peering out from behind a missing brick. I can help you. Very cautiously, you approach the voice. Yeah, I feel like my mouth isn't animating right today, and I don't know why. Do I have, like, the mic too high? And the thing... Like, let's try it like this. Is this good? Yeah, this seems better. Okay. Oh, we've got a shop. Again, Temporalite and Bloodstone allows you to undo one action per hand / level. So we could buy that, or Bloodstone, which increases our health by 10. Yeah, I think we get this and just play good. Oh wait, no, we can't. We can't afford it. Alright, Temporalite it is. See you around, shop man? Gathering your strength, you stumble back into the darkness. Step by step, you walk down the dungeon's many cold stone halls. Faint torchlight guiding you, or perhaps deceiving you. You turn around, not recognize the path you took. Where are you? You hear groaning in the distance. You must find the way forward, with haste. Ooh. We're searching the dungeon. Oh, damn. Surprisingly no luck on any of the pirate sites. I guess some parent groups made it their holy mission to destroy as many copies as possible, so it's rare now, dude. You should rip that shit and upload it. Preserve it for the good of gaming. But yeah, no joke. The controversy around this game looks like it was batshit. Well, I think I found the news story that must have freaked Mom out. Oh, this is gonna be some vintage 90s satanic panic stuff, ain't it?
A group of demonstrators gathered outside the Heartblade Interactive offices this morning in protest of a controversial new video game called Forbidden Solitaire. The game, a dark fantasy adaptation of the classic game Solitaire, recently found its way to stores and quickly drew criticism from parent groups for its violent content. The game includes graphic scenes involving eye gouging, impalement, bloody rituals, and more.
There's no reason for it to be this violent. It's fucking Solitaire!
The software company responsible for the game, Heartblade Interactive, has declined to comment in the wake of the controversy. The company's founder is former fantasy author Lucas B. Hart, who has recently been working
he
to keep
looks
the game
cool.
from being banned in several countries, including Germany, Brazil, and...
Yeah, I want to say this seems like a very silly game for these people to get worked up over, but let's be honest, basically every game they got worked up over back in the day was silly. Like, you ever seen footage of Night Trap? It's like they were talking about this like it was basically a teenage girl murder simulator, and instead it's basically just silly little plastic mask vampires and with little grabby claws. Yeah, just people. I mean, I think there was like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre Atari game that people went insane over, and that was like, you couldn't even tell what was going on. Oh, well. Also, Shiro, apparently your comment about you're not killing the girls, you're protecting them got auto-modded for misogyny, which is a thing I didn't even know you could get auto-modded for. But yeah, I've heard of Rule of Rose. I didn't remember that one. I've only heard about that one in passing, so I don't know any details about what controversy there was over it. Like, I'm going to be totally honest, and given the audience and how you guys all know me, the only reason I learned what Rule of Rose was because I was looking down the TV Tropes page for Bound and Gagged, and there was an entry for it on there. Apparently, like, the main character gets, like, a bunch of crayons stuffed in her mouth at one point or something. Alright. Where was I? Right, we're searching the dungeon. We gotta find the hidden secret and clear all the cards. Okay, so we've got a new mechanic already. Let's see, good combo here. Okay. 7, 8. Oh, bonus mana, that's good. I don't even know what we do with all this. We've just got a lot of it. Jeez, yeah, that sounds about right for that time period. They just parent groups will find, like those moral guardian groups will find anything to get mad at except stuff that's actually harmful. Ooh, more bonus mana. And a lot of it. We're just raking it in, I guess. I don't even know what to do with all that. Alright. We got another 10, which doesn't do us any good. 2. Oh, that can get us some. Let's go with 3. And that gives us a 2, so we can double back. The general rule, we go for the stack with more cards on it. Yeah, I think I vaguely... Yeah, the dog's got to figure out. I know Haunting Ground is another one where, like, I know that the dog in that one is, like, it's... Like, Huey, right? You know, I remember Huey being, like... People talk about, like, he's just kind of okay in the games when you're actually playing and using his abilities, and then as soon as a cutscene activates, he becomes like a throat-seeking death machine. Okay, now we're at a crossroads. I'm gonna say go for this 5. Not sure if that was the best decision or not, but regardless, that's gonna end our combo. Let's go with this because it's gonna get us 2 reveals. So we can just pick up the Wild Joker, and we can play this at any time, then place any card on top of it. Yeah. Yeah, I give it as a non-dog lover. I feel like I underutilized Torgal in Final Fantasy 16. Like, I worked him into combos when I could, but I kept forgetting to hit the buttons for him. Partly because I kept getting very annoyed where I would, like... Because, like, you have to hit a button to toggle between, like, Torgal and items, so I kept doing a thing where I would accidentally toggle and I would blow all my potions while trying to get Torgal to eat a guy's face. Ooh, we revealed the secret. Whatever that secret is, I don't know. I think we're gonna use our Joker here. Ah, darn it. That's not good. Now we just need a 10 or an 8. There we go. Yeah, I can't even imagine. I'm not yet at the stage of fucking around with my electronics of like, well, you know, fucking around with my electronics. I'm mostly just emulating now. But either way, I wish you luck with messing around with your DS. Finally, you discover a vital clue towards your progress. You come across a suspicious seam in a wall. A hidden door, perhaps. Suddenly, the groans grow louder, and you turn around to see a hideous sight. The very corpse you left behind, now a shambling abomination. Through a miracle of the darkest forces, it still lives. Back for round 2, are we? Didn't I beat your ass at Solitaire already? As the groaning horror lurches toward you, you pray this encounter will be its last. Yeah, honestly, it just looks kinda silly. Okay, did we get anything at the shop? Like, we can unlock a new Joker. I think I'm gonna save up for this Bloodstone, though. Use that. A little bit more extra health. Alright, so what's it doing? It's gonna swipe out for 3 damage. Oh, that's a lot. Ooh, we can just whack this dude and gain temporary events for 1 turn. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's also good. Yeah, we're coming close to the top of our mana, and I don't even know what we're supposed to do with that. Okay. So we got a 2. Bugger. We could undo, but I don't want to waste that this early. Okay, so we got a queen. We're not getting good rolls here. At least it's using, like, lighter attacks now. Okay, now we're cooking. I should have saved the Joker from the last round, I think. Oh yeah, I think I heard it's like something about like Children of the Corn, like evil kids ruling the world situations. Alright, I'm not liking the way this thing is eating through my health. Okay, we got a queen, and then we have a king, an ace. Okay, we're taking that Joker and keeping that with us. Yep. Okay, keeping that Joker in reserve in case, unless we absolutely need it, but we might at this point. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Up to 3 random cards to deal 1 piercing damage per strike. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to use that. We're kind of getting bodied here. Alright, so if we can deal 3 hits, we win. Okay, we're at a 9, so that gives us an 8. Yeah, there was no way to get that 3. I think we just end the turn, take the hit, and then... Oh, we got a jack, so I'm gonna say... I know I can, I just don't want to, because we've got enough to kill him. There we go. Onward. The creature lies unflinching before you, reduced to nothing but bones and sinew. You redirect your attention back towards the hidden door. There has to be a mechanism somewhere to open this. You just need to find it. Alright, we're hunting again. Ooh, our jokers carry over. That's good to know. And I think we got enough for the extra health now. And I think we got enough for the Joker, too. Alright, so what does this do? Oh, guess you're busy playing the game now. I'll let you ever respond to my text timely either way. But I'll check this out. Is this the most 90s ass ad or what? This ad looks like those tube yogurts taste. Hey, I still like the cotton candy ones, I just don't really get them anymore. You'll play so much it will be in your blood. Forbidden Solitaire. Solitaire like you've never seen it before. Engage in bloody, visceral card-based combat as you explore a dark, labyrinthian, long-forgotten dungeon from the creator of the best-selling Drake Flame Chronicles book series. That is indeed a very 90s ad. Honestly, they were still kind of making ads like that in the 2000s, I think. Like, I remember seeing a bunch that looked a lot like that when I started, like, reading the occasional Game Informer and whatnot in the late 2000s, early 2010s, whenever it was. I think late 2000s. Anyway, let's grab a Joker. Don't know what shuffle tableau cards means, but I'm guessing maybe it shuffles the face-up ones and replaces them with new cards. Ace. What does this do? Play cards matching the suit sewn on the lock until the counter reaches 0. Okay, so we gotta play diamond cards until that reaches 0. shuffle. 9. Really? Nothing? Really? We're just drawing every single 9. Okay. That's wonderful. I guess it's tried to get us to use the Jokers, but I kind of want to save them up. Partly because I saw an achievement when I was opening the game that's like, have a full slate of Jokers on standby, so I want to save up until I get a third one, and then I'll start spending them willy-nilly. Fine, I'll play it. Oh wait, no, I think I actually could have played with that one. Oh, you're doing this shit on purpose, aren't you? There we go. Now that was what I'm looking for. Don't think we can get any more though. Okay, 7. Oh, I'm doing 8. And another 7. And an 8. And some mana. And another 7. Good combo, good combo. 10. Nope. 7. Okay, so that's 8 or 6. 5. 2. 3, 2, 8. Okay, it's gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna use this on the 10 instead of the king and queen, because I think if memory serves, we burned through all the 9s in the deck early, so a jack is gonna be our only way to get the 10, short of burning a joker. Yep, there we go. I was like, if we get an ace, we can get it from the other direction. At last you find it, beneath the dust and rubble of a dark cobwebbed corner. A switch. You depress it, and with a loud roar, you hear the hidden doorway open. As the stone door slowly grinds open before you, rocky pale debris begins to spill outward. As the door fully opens, it reveals its horror. I mean, it's only half open now, and I can pretty clearly see that's just a bajillion skulls. A foul, salt-like stench fills the air. Your eyes behold the passageway, filled to the brim with the calcified remains of countless corpses. To discover what's at the end of this chamber, you fear you'll have to disturb them. Okay. Anything new in the shop, or we sold out? Okay, we can get a quasi-crystal. Combos start after 6 cards instead of 5. After 5 cards instead of 6. That could be good. Get more mana, or boost the power of mana cards. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this one. I feel like if we I feel like we're gonna get combos more often than we're gonna draw mana cards. But this one's higher priority. Okay, so we gotta play some, oh, hold on. More stuff from Emily. Found this old magazine review of the game. Apparently it was so buggy they couldn't even finish it, lol. So beware of bugs, I guess. It was fun overall. The gameplay is also deceptively simple, but opens up its strategic depth over the course of the game's runtime. The abilities are fun to use, but occasionally bug out, causing me to lose battles I was otherwise winning. And the graphics, while amazing at times, are disrupted regularly by groups of pixels appearing to come from some late-game enemy that didn't seem like it was meant to appear yet, as the game was fighting itself at every turn whenever did it show up. In conclusion, while Heartblade Interactive may have captured the attention of pearl-clutching parents everywhere with its dark, gory take on Solitaire, it's just too glitchy to recommend to even the edgiest teen. One particularly devastating bug even prevented me from being able to see the game's conclusion. Perhaps Forbidden Solitaire should have stayed forbidden from store shelves after all. Romero's rating? 4 out of 10. Dang, he made them his bitch. Alright. We're looking for spade cards if we can play them. Mana, that's good. Have another Joker. To have that on us. You have no idea how hard it was for me to stay silent when we kept alternating between 6 and 7 cards. Just... that stupid fucking meme has infected my brain. Alright. We got an 8. Can we do anything with that? Queen? Get a king. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, there's an ace here. I'm stupid. Then 2, 3, 4. Okay, that opened up a lot. Ooh, now which one do we want? I'm gonna say this one. Dang it, I should have gone with the 9 instead of the jack. Oh well. Oop, here we go. And we found the secret. I'm amazed how much that one took off. That just kind of came out of nowhere. Like just, hey, suddenly we're going to be making 500 memes about this Family Guy episode from 2 fucking years ago. Okay, we're gonna save the mana explosion for the next enemy because we're definitely gonna see an enemy soon. Unless we get, like, dangerously low on cards. We need a 7 or a 5. There we go. Knew we could get through this without burning the Joker. Salty dust powders your lungs as you finally move through the last bit of bony debris out of your way, revealing a clear path at last through the hidden passage. Welcome back, D-Bomb! You gather your strength and step forward into the darkness. As you march your way through the shadowed hall, you hear your footsteps echo. You stop in place, but the footsteps continued. It's just as you fear, you're being followed. Turning around, you witness a grotesque horror limping its way towards you. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? The figure illuminates as it drags yourself into your faint light. You recognize its horrible, mangled visage. It's still alive! How could it still be living? Okay. Enemy will always block some of your basic attack damage. How is it more durable as a skeleton? Like, the bones were already kind of inside it, I guess. Okay, so it's gonna hit us with the big swing right off the bat. Let's see, can we buy this yet? Yep. Give us more mana. Oh, and to reshuffle. That's a dick move. I would say the same. Alright, fine. First things first. Piercing damage. Piercing damage. Start whacking him around. This is actually... I mean, it's not like regular Solitaire. Like, I think Klondike Solitaire is what the version we usually think of when we think of Solitaire is, but it's actually more based on Pyramid Solitaire, I think. And luckily, I am very good at Pyramid Solitaire. I think I'm gonna hit this. And then we're kind of skunked because we got a bad draw to start with, so we're gonna hit him with the nuke. And that's gonna get us... That's gonna help us out. Okay. So we can go 9, 10, or 8 and then 7. And that's 8-7 is going to get us some defense, which we need because he's hitting us with the big boy. Oh, wait, no. So we have to go 9-8-7. Darn it. Okay, can we do a combo or anything with what's here? I don't think so. Let's end the turn. Take the hit. We've got more health, so we can manage better. Okay, go 6. 5. Buoy. There we go. And then that's going to do 0 damage because we've got our shield up. Oh, I think we should have saved the bite for... Oh, he's not performing an action this turn. 5. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's hit him with the shuffle. Get a little temporary defense here. Now we get the one in. We're having trouble dealing damage. I think we're gonna... want to refresh our tableau cards and then end the turn. I think we're running out of good combos. Hey dude, but I think if we want to finish him off this turn, we're gonna have to play the Joker. I think this should be enough. There we go. Ooh, we got a new Joker that removes a targeted card if we get it. Relentless, you continue your assault on the poor soul until it is broken into hundreds of bony, shattered pieces across the dark hall. Yeah, you say that now, but... give us, like, 2 more rounds of exploration, it's gonna, like... it's like... intestines are gonna be crawling after us or something. It's like gonna be, like... As you begin to make your way back into the dungeon, you hear a rattling sound as the shattering remains begin to shiver and the blood begins to rise. Okay, literally not even 5 seconds. A pooling red whirlwind forms in front of you as hundreds of disparate bones, meat and gristle from throughout the dark hall begins to assemble. Oh, it gets a second phase! You run down the hall as fast as your feet can carry you. An unholy shriek echoes throughout the chamber. Your heart leaps with joy as you witness a familiar sight approach. A door. The shriek grows louder. With swiftness, you attempt to pull it open, only for it to pull back against you. The door is locked. Turn around and witness a horrific sight. A hulking, malformed effigy of bones and tissue rampaging towards you. Okay. We shouldn't have burned our Jokers, I think. And it's got higher defense this time. That's lovely. Okay, can we get anything from the shop? Nope, we kind of burned it out. Bought everything we could. Right, let's fight this thing. First off, instant piercing damage. Fuck you. Okay, 4, 5, 6, or we can go 3, 2, ace. I think this is the way to go. Oop, Joker. Piercing damage. Joker. Oh, that looks nasty. Alright, well, let's just get as much as we can done in the meantime, then. And, max out some defense. And then the end turn here. Look, that's nasty. It's like... Okay, so cursed cards need to be played twice through them. I see what's going on here. They get mechanics, too. That's rude. Burn a Joker. 1 damage ain't gonna cut it against this thing. Let's take out the curse card. Oh, so the curse blocks a hit. That's lovely. Would have been great to know that 5 minutes ago. Yeah, we need more cards face up. Brutal swipe that deals 3 damage. 10. 9. Oh. Great, that's our only valid move. This is gonna hurt. Oh, it's doing the curse again. This is gonna be nasty. Oh, that really hurt. Okay. It's resting for a bit at least. Yeah, this is not going well, but I think this could help. Okay, let's see if we... I think that's all we can do, and that's just going to be another 2 damage. No, I should have kept that because he's not attacking this turn. Yeah, I think this is our best move. If we do that, that we nuke this. Well, it was worth a gamble. Oh, this is going to be a good combo. Okay, I think we almost got him. It's not enough. I think we're gonna die this turn. Yeah, we can't output enough damage to stop him. I think we shuffled too early. Oh wait, no, we get a refresh? Get an automatic refresh? Okay. This might save us. We might make it out of this. Okay, Did it combo? Yeah, I think we got this. Okay, saving that for the next fight, because we've already got enough damage to do this. There we go. There must be a way to stop this terror for good. As the creature stands dazed, weakened by your assault, you plunge your hand into its swirling, bloody core. Suddenly you feel a pulse. You grip and tear from the beast. You inspect your hand to find a bloody, beating heart. What unholy magic drives its rhythm? The creature stirs. You better start your investigation with haste. Alright, so we're gonna root around in this thing's heart. Oh, holy shit. Okay, what now, Emily? You're ruining the mood. I found a police report that was filed with the studio just before the game came out. Why wasn't this the controversy? How did they keep this quiet? TLDR, a developer died by suicide in the studio. Here's a report I found. Be warned, it's a graphic. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Shannon Sierra. I love all the little, retro game references here. I say about the woman who has stabbed herself in the eyeballs. Sunday, March 5th, 1995. A break-in was reported at 22:21. That's, 10:21 in normal people time, I think. When Redacted arrived at scene, victim was found dead in the office of Redacted, laying near a compact disc. Victim found with 2 identical daggers plunged in eye sockets. Room was locked as security cameras confirmed wounds were self-inflicted. No additional evidence found. Oh, it might be. I don't know, enough about retro games to catch everything. Because, I know our character's name is Will Roberta, so that's a pretty obvious one right there. Oop, we've got our first, good news, everyone, we, got our first, spam bot of the stream. Auto-banned already. I don't know, make weird puzzles, probably. Let's see. Turn over 20% of face-down cards at the start of each hand. Hell yeah, we got cash to spare. Shove that right in there. Okay. So what do we got here? Okay, we need to play lots of hearts. We got a bunch of the cursed cards we're gonna have to play twice to get rid of. And we burned out our stack of jokers, so this is gonna be tricky. Let's see. Okay, we don't have a 10. Oh, no, it's a jack we need for this. Wait, we do have a jack and a 10. What the fuck am I thinking? I think that's the way to go. Not seeing an ace to go the other direction. There's a 9. And do we do 9 or 7? I think we do 9 because then we can go for the 10. Get a little shuffle card in here for emergencies. And we've got the Mana Storm, why waste it? Alright, let's keep that combo going if we can. We can't. We used everything.
Wicked combo.
Oh, hell yeah, I love it when they do that. But unfortunately, we can't use another one. Okay, so 6. So that means you need a 5 or a 7. Oh, there we go, 5. Do you have a 4 or a 6? No. Okay, we got an ace. So that was a king. Could get back and do ace, but I think that'd be fun. Oh wait, no, yeah, we do. I'm stupid. Okay, so we got 2, 3. Grab another joker. 2, 3. But I think we're actually going to use that right away. Take out this 5 here. Now let's do 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hell yeah!
Wicked combo.
And now we can basically just cycle through the rest of the deck until we get the cards we need. So we need a 9 or a jack. There we go. Ooh, we got an achievement for completing the Spade Dungeon. After a thorough and bloody excavation, you find it, nestled inside one of its veins, a key. As you extract it, pools of blood splash to the floor and bony debris clatters around you. The heart stops beating. The beast is no more. You turn and approach the door. The key fits the lock perfectly. As the door swings open, your vision blurs red with the sight of blood-coated jail cells as far as the eye can see. Distant cries of agony fill the iron-scented air. Cautiously, you step forward into the hall. You hear the sounds of chains dragging near. As you turn toward the sound, with a loud thwack, your head suddenly throbs with pain. You fall to the floor. Your vision turns black. Darkness, blackness. In the unconscious void, your mind begins to wander, and conjure a friendly face, perhaps. That didn't sound pleasant. Oh yeah, it looks kind of like a Joker, doesn't it? Yeah, I think we're fighting this thing, and it's gonna hit us with this Joker attack at the end of the turn. And I don't know what that does. I guess we just get jonkled. Okay, so we're gonna do Queen, King, to Ace, and then find out what happens when we get jonkled. Oh, something that changes cards to the same number. It's like a Joker, I guess. Neat. I'm gonna keep that there unless we need it. Oh, yep, there we go. Got the achievement for filling all our Joker slots. Okay, I guess that's what that does. I don't know if we were supposed to do that or not. That's a lot of damage. I would rather not get hit by that. Let's, And now I think... I don't want to let the combo die there, so I'm going to do a shuffle. If we can get lucky. We did not. Combo dies there. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. 5. Right, well, let's just use that right away. Oh, it increases her health too. That's not good. I don't know why I'm assuming the Joker is a woman in this case. I guess the voice kind of sounds feminine, but I mean, mine doesn't, and I am girl right now, so clearly that's not an adequate way to judge things. You know, we're getting so many Jokers, let's just spend one. Yeah, that was the right move. Okay, see if we can get a good one. That went less good, but... Oop. Just grab that. Okay, this changes cards to 4. Yeah, I think that's good here. And we're running low on cards, so let's shuffle. Oop, that's a good selection. Anything we can do with that? Nope. Except we could go for another combo right away. I think we're going to do that. King. Ace. I guess it's the Joker. 2. Take this out. Ah, no luck. So keep that in case of emergency. Grab another Joker while we're at it. Okay, shuffle, see if we can get lucky. Keep the combo going. We can. And that gives us enough for the mana burst. Victory! Hell yeah. You pry open your weary eyes to find yourself in a cramped, rusty jail cell. The pungent odor of blood and iron assaults your senses as you begin to gather your surroundings. It seems you aren't alone as you catch sight of another poor soul trapped in this cell with you. Perhaps together you may find a way to escape. I'm not liking the head shape on that thing. As you approach your cellmate, you realize they aren't breathing. This cell was their tomb. It may yet be yours. Given the last dead body we found, I don't trust it. You push those thoughts aside and focus on searching the body for anything useful. Alright. Ooh, new stuff at the shop. You can unlock a new Joker that trades mana for 5 health, but costs 10 mana. That could be useful in a pinch. Let's consider it. But the gems are usually the really big ones. Gemini Stone. Doubles mana generation to combo 10 and above. I think we've got enough for both, actually. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, we can only use this in combat. Okay, so it gets weirder if you can believe it. Remember that true crime mystery show, Truth or Tale? If you say I do, I do. Guess they did an episode on this game, but it was taken off the air after complaints. So, yeah, I had to see it. This is the only partial recording of the episode I could find. Prepare yourself, it's kind of fucked. Alright, let's see what the, I'm not really a big true crime person. I think it's a little too gross and invasive. Like, just Like, maybe if it's like a case 20, 30 years ago that's kind of entered, like, the public lexicon or whatever, but when it's like, yeah, this teenager died, like, 5 months ago, and me, a random 30-something white woman who has decided I know everything, I'm going to go pester the surviving family because I think I can solve this myself, and be sure to use my sponsor code at checkout. Just feels kind of gross.
Can video games cause violence?
No.
That's a question many parents have been asking.
And they have been wrong every single time.
Bloody and realistic. But tonight, we ask a different type.
I've never actually watched Unsolved Mysteries.
Can video games?
I just know it's kind of a meme.
Tonight we'll answer that question as we dive into the mystery of a child's strange death and the connection it might have to a disturbing banned video game. But is it the truth? Or is it just a tale?
Opening's neat. Yeah, I love all this FMV stuff. It's really fun.
Timmy Garriott was always a well-behaved and kind young man. He had his eyes.
Man, his parents couldn't even afford actual text instead of Laura Mipsum.
In a controversial video game, those plans changed for the worse.
I didn't even know he had a copy. I don't know where he would have found it or why he'd ever want to play it, but
because it's sick as fuck?
I knew it was responsible for what happened to him.
Tragically, Timmy was found dead at his computer. But the circumstances around his death were nothing short of extraordinary. With no trace of forced entry, fingerprints, or evidence of any kind, law enforcement found themselves stumped with no obvious leads to follow. I must warn you viewers, the footage you're about to watch, some of you may find disturbing.
Okay, so there seems to be an eye-stabbing epidemic going on here. So honestly, this game's super fun, and it's worth the eye-stabbing, I think. Like, you know me, you know about the health issues I've been going through. Why would I be afraid of eye-stabbing? My own eye does that to myself every time I sleep. Anyway, where was I? Really? I'm skunked right off the bat. Dick move. Okay, so what do we got? Jack? Come on, give me a decent draw. There we go. 2. There's gonna be a 3. And a card and a new joker. Or do I go for here? That leads to an ace. Let's go for this one. This looks like it'd be some useful cards. I gotta draw again. I'm not getting good draws, and I'm not getting good jokers. Oh wait, no. Dang it, I could've. You know what I'm gonna do? Use my undo here. And it gets me nothing anyway. Oop, we got an 8. 7, 8, 9. Do we go for the 8 or one of the 10s? I'm thinking we go for one of the 10s. Okay, Queen is useless. Oop, new joker. Wasn't expecting that in there. Five. So with that, I think I'm gonna see if I can get a combo going with... I can't even do that, can I? Okay. 3... 4... Oh, and then I need an ace for that. This is not going well. Three, 4. Has to be more 2s. 9. 8. Just everything's weirdly spaced apart, and I don't like it. 6. Oh, here we go. We can get a combo going with this. 10. Jack. Darn it, no queen. Let me just, ace. King. Ace. There's a little mana here. And then, can we continue the combo? We can, yeah. Got way too many 2s on the board. Okay, we got the secret at least. Hope we get the cards we need, I guess. This was kind of a really bad run. Okay. There we go, we saved it. After much searching, you come across something in your cellmate's pocket. A key. How strange that a prisoner would die holding the answer to their own salvation. It must have another purpose. Suddenly, a frigid hand reaches out and clutches his shoulder. Called it! A mad, gurgling shriek pierces the air. Help me! The prisoner desperately cries through a choking wet cough. Oh, that's a lot of maggots. Before you can spare a thought, the prisoner's chest bursts outward, and hundreds of writhing maggots swarm their way toward you. Alright, maggot fight, let's go. Other than the shop, let's do this. Okay, it's gonna... Maggots infest cards. Let's see if defense will do anything about that. In the meantime, I don't think we can really do with this, unfortunately. We would need either a king or a jack. Okay, I see. We need to defend. These things will damage us when we play them, but unfortunately, they are all the cards we have to play at the moment. Wait, hold on. Could go this way, I think. I guess it's a key. No, we would need an... Okay. And turn. Oh, now that we've got defense, I think... Temporary defense, I think we can ignore the maggots. And we got an achievement for defecting a maggot. Oh, I see. The card explodes and therefore it doesn't go down here. I was wondering why my plan went off a little. Alright. About to do some damage. And I think that's our cue for a Mana Burst, Mana Storm. And a little extra damage for fun. I think that'll be just enough to finish it off, too. There we go. That went really well. Definitely makes up for how much of a crap fest the last round was. You pray that you banish the last of those putrid maggots, but it still feels as though they're crawling all over your skin. You take a moment to compose yourself before making your way to the rusty cell gate. You try the key you found on the gate's lock, but to no avail. It appears you shall have to force open this gate the hard way. Okay, so we're looking for hearts this time. Oh, dude, I searched for police reports from 1995 that match the description Timmy's, and yeah, not only is it legit, there's more of these. Same manner of death, no suspects, no evidence, real creepypasta shit. Oh, look, isn't that clever? It's their last game. Home Safety Hotline. Great game, I talked about it at the start of the stream, you should definitely play it, it's wonderful. I only ever played the DLC on stream because I played the original game before I started streaming. Anyway, let's buy some stuff. Okay, what do we got? Boost the power of defense cards? That's really good. I'm gonna get that right away. Ooh, and we get a Fireball. Remove targeted playable card and up to 2 random cards nearby. Nice. That'll be good to have on hand. Okay. Let's play. Excuse me. Okay, first off, grab some mana. Now we got a 2, so we need an ace or a 3. Which we do not have. That's lovely. Okay, 6. 5. 4. Well, that'll hopefully set up for combo later. Not right now, though. We are kind of skunked. Oh, wait, here we go. 10. Ah, darn, I was hoping I'd get it. Well, this could be a really nice combo. Oh, yeah, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ah. Was hoping for a longer combo, but that still was pretty good. Three. Here we go. We're out of jokers right now, so we can't do much. There we go. Let's take our magic missile. Or Mystic Missile for copyright reasons. We are not doing well on the draws. Well, give me something good. Well, that'll do it, I guess. Kind of feeling like we used the magic missile on this. Yeah, there we go. That was a smart move. Let's find out what happens if we end hand. Oh, that's what happens if we end hand. I don't even know why we did that. If we got, like, really frustrated with the lock, I guess. Alright, well, let's go. Try that again. Maybe not cock it up so much this time. 10. There we go. We're getting our combos in. Oh, actually, you know what? I think we should have done this instead, because that breaks that lock. Okay. There we go. Had a feeling that was a smart move. There we go. I'm trying not to blow the jokers too early, because I feel like that screwed us last time. But I feel like we've got way too many 9s out. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're doing much better than last time. Now we can kind of just play clean up. Now we just need a 6 or a 4. There we go. Finally, the lock gives way and the cell gate jars open. Cautiously, you open the gate and step into the long hallway, where countless cells stretch into the darkness. You pick a direction and begin to journey down the corridor. You ignore the pleading cries coming from various cells as you make your way through the seemingly endless hall. All at once, the prisoner's cries fall silent. You hear the sound of chains dragging. The floor rumbles rhythmically. Something is coming this way. Something big. You need to hide. Okay, so we gotta sneak past the guard, however we do that. Beware, removing cards in the enemy's gaze will alert them for a short time. Oh, well ain't that nasty. Well, we got the Mana Storm, let's use it. Oh, so doing it that way alerts them, that's mean. Thought that was like thought it was being clever there. In hindsight, Lightning Bolt, probably not the stealthiest. Avoid doing anything in their range, unfortunately, so we're gonna kind of be careful here. Careful. Okay, he's calmed down a bit. Ooh. Now we're cooking. Yeah, the ace isn't going to do us any good right here. We're just going to remove the 2 and alert him for no reason. Oh wait, no, but the king. We can get the king. I'm an idiot. But I narrowly averted being an idiot, so I'm going to take that as a win. So now we've got some stuff cleared out here. Can't do anything with the king. 7, 10, 4. Okay, I think I can afford to alert him a little. I think I can afford to alert him when he... And it's going to be necessary to alert him sometimes, just to get the best results. Okay, now we just... Okay, now we're in the home stretch. We just need a king or a 2. There we go. Which I love all these different little mechanics. Like, just all these ways to make just this simple, like, pyramid solitaire format workable. And, like, add fresh stuff to it. Quietly, you creep into a nearby empty cell, undetected as the stomping abomination draws near. You catch a glimpse of it as it moves past you. Chains drag as it trudges through the hallway, barely big enough to contain it. Your lungs strain under the pressure. You don't dare exhale until the echoed clobber of its titanic gate fades. The ground finally settles beneath your feet as it strays further down the hall. You can finally breathe again. In your relief, you lean against the wall and feel a loose brick depress against your back. With a stony click, you can now hear the grinding sounds of a secret passageway revealed behind you. Turning around, you see a small tunnel opening in the wall near the floor, just big enough to crawl through. As you inch your way through the narrow passage, you feel the dirt beneath you shake with stomping once again, growing louder. You crawl your way deeper into the tunnel as the booming draws closer. Closer! Your body jolts to a halt. A hollow roar fills the musty air. You feel the coil of a gargantuan grip seizing your leg. Okay, I worked myself up a bit there. Oh, why is my mouth so unresponsive today? What is going on with my camera? Alright, a shop. Boltstone is... Ooh, improves mana storm, but... Doubles mana... Oh, it's single use. No way we're doing that. Long-term investment is the way to go in video games. Oh, we're just missing a whole ass pinky now. Like, you didn't need to do that, man. There was tons of room around here. Right, we're fighting the grabby hand when it restrains us. Okay, we got instant piercing damage, always good. Joker, also always good. And that is actually just it. Dick move. In fact, you know what? Magic missile. Okay, keep that there in case he attacks us with something nasty again. Do that. Boost our combo a bit. Three, 4, 3. See if this gives us anything. Nope, I'm actually gonna... Oh, I can't undo that? That sucks. Okay. 2. Ace. And defend against that. But he still gets us with it. That's some bullshit. Oh, and it's about to hit us for a ton, so let's grab that right away. Just hit it with a bit of damage while we're at it. And that'll do it for now, unfortunately. But we got some good damage negation out of that. Ooh, this is going to be a great combo. And I think at this point, best thing we can do is shuffle. We're getting low. Oh, it's going to hit us with the big one again. Let's spam the defense cards right away. Hit him with a freebie. 10, Jack, 10. That's some good damage. It's going to hit us with the lock again. Luckily, we've got counterplays. Okay, do we go for this for the defense, or this for... I think this, because it opens up more options. Okay. 6. 5. 4, I think. It was a gamble. Could have been worth it. Okay. Jack. 10. Jack. And now we Mana Storm. Hell yeah! I didn't even notice he was that low. Ooh, we got a Divine Flush. Change the suit of all playable cards to match the target card. Also cleanses some malign effects. Well, that could be helpful. With a bloody spurt and a shrieking howl, the beast's arm rips free of its owner. The tunnel quakes as the creature stomps away in agony. Shaking free of its severed grip, you focus your attention on the dark, twisting tunnel that lies ahead. Right. Tunnel full of maggots. Ain't that lovely? Anything good in the shop, or is it just the single use? I mean, we might as well buy that and keep it in reserve. Okay, so these are gonna hurt us, but can't really do anything about them right now anyway.
Hey, thank you for being with us.
Where'd that come from?
Today.
Well, we're getting lore, I think.
Hold on. Shannon, did I get it?
Yeah. Indeed, that's right. And thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Hart.
Huh, just call me Lucas. Anyway, to start things off, why do you want to work here at Heartblade, of all places, Shannon?
Well, Lucas, I've been a longtime fan of the Drake Flame Chronicle series, for one thing.
Ain't that nice?
You sly rascal. Blatant tactical flattery aside, let's take a look at your resume here. So it looks like this would be your first real gig.
Oh.
Fresh computer science graduate and all. Do you think you're up for the challenge, Shannon? The kind of games we're making here, they're not for the faint-hearted, you know?
Oh, most
9s
definitely.
or jacks. Nope.
This is really kind of the dream job. Making games. I used to make little ASCII dungeon crawlers between my courses, actually. One of them even got passed around campus for a while.
Oh, really? What was that called?
Warlock's Tower 3. I kind of had a whole series going by that point. It's really the whole reason I got into programming. Being able to create games for other people to enjoy. Feels kind of like magic, you know?
Yes. Magic! That's the perfect word for it. Well, that's exactly what we're setting out to do here at Heartblade Interactive, Shannon. We're trying to create magic.
That's educational. Oh, there we go. Almost missed that one. I am dum-dum. Ace is gonna be, nope. That could be helpful later, but probably not right now. There we go. Now we just need 3 or 5. Okay, but yeah, so it sounds like actual magic. Okay, thank God I got that 3 there because I fucked that up. But yeah, sounds like actual magic was happening at this place. Your knees and hands ache as you scrabble your way through the tunnel's many twists and turns. A foul, pungent odor overwhelms the senses. You need to get out of here. As last your spirits lift as you spot a grate ahead, you pray it leads to a way out. Charging through the smell toward the grate, you find it resists your attempts to open. It's locked. You take a shallow breath and focus on unlocking it as swiftly as possible. Okay, Ooh, new stuff at shop. Reroll. Rerolls a foundation card value. Oh, I think that's the foundation card is the card we're like holding that we need to be like one higher, one lower. And it's multi-use, so I'm gonna keep that. Here's a good place to use the Divine Flush. We got this spade lock up here. Can't do anything with that right now, but... Really? Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8. 7, 8, 7. Grab that joker. Grab the magic. Oh, I don't want to use this though because it'll burn it out. Let's just waste that. I'm going to save this for when I'm actually going to fight a thing. I think that's the end of the combo, unfortunately, but it was a good combo. Dang it, I could have gone that 10. Okay, I'm going to undo there. And one of these. I'm actually going to magic missile this, I think. Ooh, and a fireball. Immediate upgrade. There we go, little progress there. You know what, I didn't want to burn it, but we're running low. I think I need to fireball the queen. Ah, darn it, we fucked it up. Alright, there go our eyeballs. Okay, let's try that again. Take the fireball right away. Get some magic. Use this. Unlock this here with this. Dang it, combo over already? That sucks. Okay, so 7. Oh, I can use it on this, I think. And, we have like a 3 or a 5. No. Let's end the combo here. I was gonna go for the 8, but I think this is too tempting. Queen doesn't work. 7. Maybe a 6 or an 8. That was a decent combo. And I can get a 3 there, too. Okay, Jack, so that gives me the 10, 9, 8. No use for the king. Okay, we need an ace or a queen. Or a 5 or a 7. That'll do. Ace or a queen. Ace or a queen. There we are. And that perfectly combos into that. Got it this time. First try. With the grate locked, you push it open with haste and escape the suffocating tunnel. You rise to your feet and find yourself within a large round room, coated in gristled chains and entrails. You can hear echoed sounds of dripping coming from below. Looking down, you realize that a large central chain from the ceiling plummets down the center of a spiral staircase. The consuming darkness conceals just how far the stairs descend. You flick your fingers alight and begin your descent. Well, no combat yet. Okay, I'm hanging on to this until an emergency, so no mana storm for a while. That was a combo, but shame it wasn't particularly helpful. Okay, let's take the shuffle. Take this. Okay, so we can't use that because the jokers are full. Yes, I know I could have just taken that, but I don't want to at the moment. Alright, you know what? Fine, let's do it. Ah, darn it, I took out the... That was a very dumb move. I do not know what I was thinking on that one. It was... Okay, well, at least I can get a combo going here, I think. 5, 6, 7, and no 8s, unfortunately. I think we play the shuffle here. Ooh. Reroll foundation guard value. I can use that at some point, probably. Lovely. Ah, dang it, okay. Okay, there we go. And that'll finish us out. Found our secret. As you make your way down the steps, you notice the chain is shaking. A distant whimper echoes louder with each step. Finally, you see it. Attached to the chain's end, a bound prisoner weeps as they hang inverted, their blood dripping down in the abyss below. As you spot them, the bound prisoner begins to shake more violently. With a bloody burst, a stream of maggots pours from their eyes and mouth, their cries now muffled. God, getting repetitive with the maggots here. With a visceral crack, the Leviathan oh, that's a big one! Savagely breaks through the prisoner's chest. Its long serpentine body lashes wildly before striking toward you. Okay, now it's time for the mana burst. After we go to the shop. Kryptonite ring. Ooh, we can get a critical hit. That could be helpful in some of the ones with high defense. And a chance to counterattacks. These are both really good. I'm going to say the critical hit, I think. I think our hand is going to be 90% gemstone by the end of the game. Like, we're going to be able to chop off our left hand and afford a small country. Right, let's go for it. Hell yeah. There goes a shuffle, some extra mana, instant damage. This is... It's gonna make us drop a random joker and deal 3 damage. That's a dick move. Well, hope it gets this one, because this one hasn't been very useful. You know what? More defense. Let's just make ourselves immune to the screech damage. Nope, I'm not letting the combo end here. Shuffle it. Yeah, just pile on the extra damage. For funsies at this point. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. It was fun while it lasted. That'll still be some darn good damage for a single turn. Okay, good, and got the one we didn't even particularly want. Ooh, we got a crit. Yeah, we're killing it. Literally. We are killing this thing. To death. I think we can actually afford to end the turn here, just because it's not doing anything. Okay, now's the one where... Oh, it's going to bite us for a poop ton of damage, but unfortunately for it, we got the ultra combo off, baby. That went swimmingly. The Leviathan magically lets out a shrill squeal before plummeting into the pit. The prisoner's corpse dangles limply. You breathe a sigh of relief, taking the moment to gather yourself. Then a distant buzzing sound begins to echo through the spiral stair. With horror, you peer into the pit to witness the glimmer of thousands of beady red eyes looking back at you from the darkness. rising with the sinister hum of shimmering, translucent wings. The buzzing of eyes grows louder as it races toward you. An enormous, disgusting display of eyes, wings, and feelers blurring your weary vision. Round 2, of course it gets a second phase. We can get this from the shop, too. Slap that in there. Alright, let's throw hands. It's gonna... Rain up... Oh, hold on, Emily. Whoa, okay, listen up, Buckaroo. I found some good shit. See that developer who died? Shannon, whatever? Yeah, don't keep me hanging, girl. Well, I tried to find info on the symbol carved in those weird daggers you use, and it looks like it might have ties from a cult group called the Keepers. This is getting, like, freaky. Hope you're enjoying this, because I ain't stopping now. I'm on a roll, bro. The captured eye symbol, commonly used by the Keepers, found in the 17th century. Infamous alchemist and suspected warlock Alcorn Will. Like, I think that's a Y. Either that or his name. It does that. Either that or they're doing the old weird Roman thing where, like, they use V's as U's sometimes. And it's wool. Okay, so it's gonna heal for 5 damage and hit us for 5 if we don't stop it. So let's just get some defense up on there. Get some damage. Ooh, it's got no defense. We're gonna shred this thing, I think. Oh, and magic missile, just for the heck of it. Okay, what do we got? We got a Joker. We can go with 10, or we can try for the Queen and hope we get a... I think this is our better... This is a better bet here. Let's use our Joker here. I think we can keep spamming this. Oh, look who's gonna deal 0 damage and heal 0 damage, bitch. I think we can use it again. I think that's a good place to end the turn. Ooh, and we countered. Yeah, that did not go well for you, did it? Okay, I've got a... Hang in here, baby. I got a wild move here. Okay, so first, we nuke the 2. Next, Jack, Queen, King. I think we actually do Ace now. I was going to go Queen, Jack, but I think we do Ace. That was a mistake. And now, just for the heck of it, let's fireball, see if we get anything neat. That opened up a potential good combo for later. Oh, what's it doing now? Oh, it's just going to drop some maggots on us. That's gross, but we can handle it. It's going to dodge. It's going to evade the next attack. Well, this seems like a wonderful time to just end our turn and not do anything. Okay. We can take a little damage. Do a little free damage. We don't even need to get this next one. We can just go... Wait, no, I think we do need to get this one. Wait, no, I don't think it adds to the combo, so... Let's just... I think we actually refreshed here. And you don't even get to take another turn. Lol. No ult for you. Loser. Oop, new Joker. Change target playable card to your advantage. Ooh, fun. Its legs twitch as the overgrown insect's body lies pulped and torn before you, its pearly green innards splattered across the stone steps. Finally, it's done. Are we sure? Because I feel like we don't have the best track record of things we kill in this dungeon staying dead. You move hastily down the steps, your heart filled with eager determination to be rid of this foul place. As you descend, you are at last greeted with the sight of a vine-encrusted trapdoor at the bottom of the stairs. This must be the way forward. As you make your way toward the door, a familiar chain-dragging, stomping sound begins to pound the steps above. The ground shakes with each step as it swiftly closes the distance. You must hide, and quickly. Oh, we're hiding from this thing again. But yeah, that tracks. I think we're gonna have to fight this thing, because, like, the last boss monster we fought was, like, heart-themed, and we were going to a heart door. This time we've got, like, a club-themed key, so I think the monster with a club is going to be an issue for us. Okay. 7, which we can't even use, which is lovely. Jack, which we can't even use. Bullshit. A 4, which we can use. That'll alert it, but I think we can live with that. Joker. Magic. Did we hold off on using the... Oh wait, no, I think we use it on this. Okay, what we got next? This one is gonna unlock stuff for us, but unfortunately we can't do anything more because we kinda alerted him, so I think we wait. Okay, we got a 9. Can't use. 8. Okay, second is a 9 or a 7. We are getting screwed on the luck here. Queen, King, Queen, I think. That's a good combo. 10, no, nothing doing. 6, nothing doing. 5, okay, we go for the alert here. Can't do anything more with it, though. Just gotta take what cards we can get. Oop. I'll get something. 7, 8. Yeah, we're not doing great on this one, but we're just muddling through. Oop, there we go, we're getting some new cards. We gotta do this now. Doesn't mean we can do anything else, but at least we did something. Can't afford the Mana Storm because there's too many cards out here. Dang it, I shouldn't have used that. Okay. Ace, 2. Gotta be very careful here. And now we can Mana Storm. And it didn't even trigger the thing. That went swimmingly. Not ideal. We might actually clutch this. Yeah. We know the drill. Okay. I think we can pull this off, though. Just gotta not blow the Joker too quickly. Okay, so... got a Jack, so that's a... no good. 10. Okay, I think that card's good for us to use. And here's where we alert. Good combo. Okay, so now we got a 5. We can do that. We can use a 6 to do that, even if we can't really do anything more. And we can grab this now. This card's safe. Oof. Would have been great to have the 2 here, but no luck. Wait, is there a king? No. Okay. 9 goes on 10, or what do we call it? I think we use the Mana Storm here. Here we are. Can't do anything with the 9, though. 10. That gets us a 9. Or a jack, but we don't have a jack. 4, 3, 8, 7, 3, 2, 3. 5. King. Bad timing. Ace. King. Queen, Jack. 5. 4, 3. We're doing better this time, I think. Jack. Okay. No sense going for the mana until mana yet. We're not going to get anything good out of it, I don't think. We just need the a king or a 2. 3 or a 5. Ace or 3. Literally 1 away. We should have, taken the opportunity to grab the mana card earlier when he wasn't looking at it. Okay, this is the first time I think we've ever actually been fully stuck. But I think we can do this. Oop, we got a Joker. Okay. Hey, nothing we can do with that. Let's change his suit, so that could be good. I think we get the heart and then use this to change it to clubs. 2. There's that. Oh, we got Mana Storm already. I guess it's an ace. Another mana boost. Nothing we can do with it at the moment, though. 4. Very good. 5, 6, 7. Oh, could I have taken that? Was that out of sight? I'm an idiot. Okay. 2, so that gives us ace and 3. Grab that. 4, 5, 4. Slowly making our way there, I think. Up. I think we're coasting kinda right now. We might have to spend the magic missile on one of these, depending on what we draw. We're going to keep that as an emergency option. Need a 2 or a 4 or an ace or a... Actually, yeah, we need a 2 or a 4 and an ace. Okay, this is doable. Oh, dick. And then I think as soon as this gets out of sight, if we don't have a card, we nuke it with the Mystic Missile. Oh, got lucky. Whew, made it through. Rapidly, you descend the steps and find a crevice to hide away in. The massive creature descends quickly and violently, making it to the bottom floor moments after you. It sniffs the air as it stomps around the room, searching. 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 A distant cry echoes from above, and the hulking mass swiftly turns its attention toward the sound. Aggressively, it turns and races up the steps, its chains loudly scraping against the stone. At last, it's gone. Quietly, you make your way toward the trapdoor. You notice a familiar symbol and lock beneath the vine-coated surface. You pull out the key you found on the prisoner earlier, inserting it. As you try to turn the key inside the lock, you feel the crunchy web of vines restraining its movement. You must clear these vines with haste. Alright, what do we got in the shop now? Ooh, ice shards. We can remove all duplicate playable cards at the same time. That's going to be huge. There are so many times we've gotten walled because we had like a bunch of cards with the same number on the field. I feel like we're due for an interruption soon. Okay, so what? Yep, called it! So I went back and did some more digging into the studio and found this news clip from when they were first starting up. Apparently they were originally working on some kind of open world fantasy game thing. Sounds fun as hell, actually. Why didn't they wind up releasing this? I mean, like, open world thing in, like, the 90s? Was that even a thing back then?
You may know him as the creative mind behind the best-selling Drake Flame Chronicles novels your kids are reading on the playground. Now, book author Lucas B. Hart has started
He
the
looks
new
so cool
technology
in that photo.
company, Heartblade Interactive, to bring his fantasy books to life on home computers.
In books, you can peek into the life of someone living in a fantastical world of dragons and adventure. But I realized that computer games have the potential to let you actually live that life for yourself.
Heartblade's team of computer technology experts are hard at work creating hundreds of three-dimensional buildings, wildlife, and fantastical creatures to populate a full-scale computer simulation. It's every fantasy enthusiast's dream come true.
With graphics technology coming as far as it has, you don't even have to imagine these things anymore. You experience them yourself. They exist in a realistic simulation crafted by advanced algorithms. You don't just mindlessly kill monsters like in most games, though you can certainly do that too. In Drake Flame Chronicles, I mean it when I say that you can literally do anything. You can rule your own kingdom. You can start a farm on the frontiers of civilization and use the profits from it to begin a tavern business that you then franchise. You can invest in fantasy real estate. You can assassinate the mayor, wear a glamour of his body, and then take his family for your own and raise it until you crown your son as the next heir of your inheritance. It's truly groundbreaking. And I believe that we have only begun to scratch the surface of what is possible in a video game.
Drake Flame Chronicles, the video game, is currently planned to hit store shelves by next week.
Yeah, I can see why that never got released. It's kind of giving, like... It's giving Peter Molyneux, like, a fable. It's giving, like, I'm going to promise the moon and deliver something kind of similar to the moon that's honestly kind of fine in its own right, but would be received a lot better if I hadn't promised you the moon. Yep, no problem, D-Bomb. We're just kind of playing cards, trying not to die of card playing. Playing a face-up card will untangle the nearest vines. What we got here? I think first off we need more clubs. That block in the middle. Got anything we can do with the... Yep, this is good. 6. No 7 and no 5 to go back to. That sucks. Okay. Jack. Queen. Not much else. Are there any duplicates here that would be good to get rid of? I don't think so. Oh, no, the 8s. I think we want to get rid of the 8s. We do this way. Yeah. Okay, so 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. You're not going to make me say it. Or maybe do the thing. It won't go away. Okay, where was I? I think that's the end of the... That was a combo of 11. We better get, like, a little... I think it's gonna go wicked, and that's always fun.
Wicked combo.
Hell yeah. Okay, so we got a jack, so... I think I actually know. We do queen, then back down to jack, then to 10, then to 9. Oh, we should have saved that ice shards. We're getting so many duplicates. Well, let's Mana Storm. I'll clear it up a bit. And then we can do this. Yeah, that gets rid of most of the duplicates I was worried about. Yeah, the rest of this is going to be very doable. We just need a... Exactly that. Nailed it. And that's our second dungeon done. With the vines cleared, you try once again twisting the key inside the lock. As you turn it, you hear the tumblers align, unlocking the door. Success. You pull open the hatch and find a ladder leading down into a cavernous pit, swallowed in darkness. You step onto the ladder, hearing the wood creak under your weight as you attempt to descend quietly. You shut the latch behind you. As you step off the ladder, your breath quivers at the sight of the vast, overgrown labyrinth of leafy hedges before you. Wait, actually, hold on a second. I want to check something. I think I might have an idea what's making my stupid thing not work. Let me check one thing. Okay, let me just see this. Yeah, I think I know what happened. I was having issues with my microphone beforehand, and I disconnected and reconnected it. And I think that the way my mouth movements normally work is they're based off the, there's a function where part of the way my mouth is so animated normally is that it's, like, based off the pitch of my voice. And because I felt like it wasn't moving enough, like it's doing now. And so I think when I disconnected and reconnected my microphone, the VTube Studio stopped recognizing the microphone. So I'm going to have to go back in and fix that. Hopefully that should be fixed for next time. Sorry about the mess this time. Gathering your courage, you step foot into the maze. Okay, what do we got? Oh, we got more vines. These are going to become a recurring thing. Okay, so let's go. Oh, we're getting surprise audio.
I tell you, that's just not possible in the time frame you've given the team, Lucas.
Not possible? Nothing's impossible, Shannon! Like I've always said, you guys can achieve anything. Just a few years ago, if you had told me I'd have a published and successful fantasy novel series, I'd have told you that was impossible. Yet here we are!
Yeah, that's great, Lucas, but what I'm saying is that this new modular spellcasting system is taking the team and I way more time to develop than we anticipated. And we're already behind on the Dynamic Kingdom economy and NPC life pursuits. If we continue our current course, we're not going to make a December launch. That's just the reality of it.
So we're just gonna give up? Hell no. Fighting spirit, Shannon! Summon it within you!
Not give up, Lucas. We might just have to make some compromises. Probably cut one of these features or ask FutureSoft for another budget extension. Those are the two options as I see them, without performing miracles.
Compromise is the sound of creativity dying. We perform miracles every day. Shannon, I've seen it with my own eyes. I believe in us. I really wish you could too.
Well, that's ominous. So we're making a little progress now. Balls. Okay. Now we end the combo. Yeah, I think we fucked it. Yeah, we wasted too much at the start. Yep, happy with it. Okay, let's try and not cock that up this time. I wonder if we're gonna get the audio again, if this is gonna like... Yep, here we go. Oh, wait, nope, it's not happening again. Ace doesn't work. There we go. One of those icicle storms would be really good here. I think I'm actually going to shuffle. That'll have to do. Should have gone the other direction, I think. I think we can do something clever here. Alright. There we are. King or a queen. A queen or an ace. There we are. Just about got this in the bag, and if the worst comes to pass, we have a magic missile in reserve. There we go. Got it this time. Only about half an hour left on the stream. I don't think we're going to finish today, but I'm having a ton of fun with this. Exhausted from your travels, you stop to compose yourself, leaning against a nearby hedge. As your weary body rests upon the leafy hedge, it begins to sink into its embrace. Deeper and deeper. You let yourself sink as you cannot help but be taken in by its comfort. That's probably not a wise idea. Peering into the brush, that comfort is swiftly supplanted by terror. A ghastly, hollow face stares back at you, dozens of hungry roots protruding from its skin. The face gasps out a pleading croak. You try tearing yourself away from the hedge, but grasping, sharp branches and vines constrain your efforts, attempting to pull you back in. Oh, we're fighting the hedge now. Let's see if... That's a lot of health. Let's see if we got something in the shop. It doesn't have defense, though. Get an extra refresh during combat. Potential, but what's this Fool's Jewel do? Ooh, more jokers. Let's do that. And I think we can still afford this. Right, let's get wild. Okay, first off, defense. Take it off. Fuck it, more defense. And bonus damage. Be a cheeky bastard. 4. 3, 2. Ace. King. Then, anything we can do with that? Nope, just damage. Alright, see what we get. Enemy's about to counter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give that one a pass then. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6. Not getting much in the way of combos yet, but... Oh, there we go. And... Jack. It's gonna counter for 5 damage. I missed that, so... Let's just, make sure we've got as much defense as we can. Just... We're already getting hit, let's go all in. No counterattack for you, bitch. I'm all walled up. Bit hurt there, but I'm feeling fine. Phooey. Up here comes the 5. So that gives us a chance to use what this use. Let's just do that. Immediately undo what it just did. Oh, counterattack. Wait, I thought we was the last one to counter? Okay, so it's countering again. Okay, so in the vines now. Crit him. And that'll do it. I'm pretty sure we refresh health between fights, so health isn't a huge concern. Ooh, we can change this into any Joker we want. That's pretty good. Groans of anguish beckon as you finally sever yourself from the hedge's grass, hastily scrambling backward. The leaves bristle as if daring you to approach again. You push away the nightmarish visions of what you've witnessed spiraling in your skull, and refocus your attention on the journey ahead. One step at a time, you proceed to navigate this maze of misery, keeping a safe distance from its voracious walls. Okay, I wonder what the theme of this area is going to be. The last one had the heart monster. This was one. Oh, so we got diamonds or spades. Oh, it's probably spades because digging. Except no, Spade Dungeon was the first one. Anyway, major breakthrough. You'd never guess who that Shanley is related to. Shan's grandfather was a guy named Cedric Sierra, a practicing member of the Keepers. So, of course, I traced his family origins, and he's related to the original founder, a guy named Alcorn Willett. They're all related to one another. One big, happy occult family. How'd they take the picture with the blindfolds on? Must have been difficult. I mean, yeah, I know the most likely way is, like, they had a guy with the blindfold off taking the picture, but still seems like it could pose some difficulties. Like, I can barely get my family to take a photo in one shot with blindfolds off. Alright. So let's go to our shop. What do we got new? Ooh, Twin Ravens. Remove up to 2 random playable cards from the tableau. That's pretty good. I'm loving all these different effects. Alright. Let's see. Use for any of these. Do we go 7 or 9? I think we go 9. That was a mistake. Oh, well, at least we can do this. Okay, we're making a little progress now. Okay. Nothing for that. Okay, so check. 10, 9, 10. Almost got me there. 9, 10. And there's a combo for you. Okay. Queen, king. Starting to get the combos coming in again. Good. I think I'm going to use that right away. Get their ass, birds! That went very well. Seemingly identical paths grow more familiar as you navigate. Slowly but surely, you forge your way forward. You hear the blissful sound of water nearby. At last, could a reprieve from this maze draw near? The pulse of your pounding heart skips as you turn the corner and witness the twinkle of a spring in the distance. Joyously, you carry your feet toward its grace, when the ceiling high above begins to tremble. With a violent crash, bricks tumble outward as a gargantuan figure lands before you. Chains rustle as it rises, and you realize you recognize this large, looming creature. It sniffs the air and bares its toothy maw, having finally found its escaped prisoner. Oh, it's the club monster. Time to throw hands. It's gonna try and restrain us. Oop, new stuff in the shop. That's neat. Bloodstone 2. Increases health by 10. Yeah, I'll take that. More health always good, right? Just shove her in there. Okay. Let's fight. Oh, it clones a Joker that we already have. I see. I thought I could just become any of them. And that would be the end if we didn't have Mana Storm. Nuke the fucker! Okay, so... there you go. Don't want to burn that just yet. I'm going to save that for next attack. Do you have an ace or a queen? Nope. Fine. Not gonna do us much good. I'm just gonna go for the one-off. Let's go try and stomp on us, drop a random Joker, deal 8 damage. Okay, so now we're gonna want to get wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and Divine Flush my way to everything being a spade. Dang it, I've got way too many 3s now. Yeah, they seem to just kind of flood the new releases page. Okay, I'm gonna do a risky play. I'm gonna undo that 3. Go for this one instead. Nope, no luck. Big damage there, that's nasty. And we dropped the Simulacra, which is worse. Okay. Ing. Ace. 2. Ace. Jerk. Okay, 6. 5, 4, 3, 4, 3. I'm running low on combos. I think I'm going to refresh. Wait, no, actually, I'm going to end the turn. Now I think I refreshed. That was an ass roll. Okay, he's going for the lock again. Ooh, there's the big one. We love that. Like 6. So let's get some extra defense, see if we can... Nope. Just hoping we can extend the combo a bit, but... Oh, wait, hold on. We've got some duplicates we can work with here. Oh, wait. We've got duplicate aces, duplicate nines. I think we can do this, yeah. Get some extra damage in there. See if that reveals anything. Ooh, more mana. Yeah, it's no problem, D-Bomb. No need to apologize for lurking. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't love having an active chat, but... Gonna grab that right away. But, yeah, it's just... You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Right. Wow, we blocked a big one there. Yeah, I got an achievement for blocking an attack that strong. Ace, 2, 3. Come on, give me a crit one of these days. 8, and that's all they can do. We're kind of getting screwed here. I should have played that extra refresh one before it hit me with the effect that made me drop it. Yep, I wish you luck with that, D-Bomb. Alright. Hold on, I think we can do a big combo here. Got a little piercing damage. 10. Did we get a 9 or anything? Nope. I'll settle for doing a little extra. Okay, so 4. 3, 4, 5, 6. Magic Missile. Or Mystic Missile, because copyright. Up. Here comes the big hit, and we can't do anything about it. So let's. Whoop, there we go. Yep, that was the smart move. Get our combo up, and don't waste the Joker because he's about to stomp on us. Okay, we got our combo going. That's a good start. We have a 4. We do. We got a 4 and 5 and a 4. We're about to have a wild combo here. Oh, I think this might actually kill. Hell yeah! Yeah, we're down to like the last 15 minutes of the stream, I think. Ooh, we got a new Joker that turns all cards face up. That's pretty cool. You rise to your feet, bruised and bloody, but still living. Looking down at the defeated beast, you can't help but feel sorry for it as it weakly gasps for air. Vines extend from a nearby hedge and grasp at the creature, pulling it toward the verdant mass of leaves. You leave the monster to its fate. Approaching the water, you notice it is an enormous lake, encircled by hedges on all sides, save for a single opening directly opposite. Alas, the maze doesn't end here, though you welcome the change of view. You gather yourself before stepping into the lake, prepared to swim across. Sea monster! Oh, nope, just lake for now. Okay, we still have some time. I think we can squeeze in one or two more levels of this. Wait. Oh, surprise audio file.
Hey, Shannon Bobannon. How's the spell system coming along?
It's getting there. It's still going way over the memory limits. Sorry, Lucas, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. We can chat after lunch.
Whoa! Wait, what's this? Never seen this before.
Wait, hold on. Not yet.
Spade Solitaire. Sounds gnarly. Where'd this come from?
Put that down!
Oh, got it. Got it. Sorry, not touching. So what is it? Some side project?
Yeah,
Oh,
something
no
like that.
adjacent cards, I guess.
Nothing to worry about.
Oh,
Just
that
like to
worked
keep it
out.
close.
Yeah, totally. I get that. Thing is, we just have a tight deadline to meet, is all. I don't think we can afford to be working on things.
I'm fully aware. It's nothing you need to worry about. I'm not spending any time on it. I'll keep it locked in my desk, and you won't ever need to see it, or hear it, or think about it again. Okay. I'm diving back in now. I don't want to lose my train of thought here.
Let's get over here now.
Yeah, that's
Great
great.
work, should not know.
Yep.
Good talk.
Oh, that combo went wild. But, okay, so Forbidden Solitaire wasn't developed by them. It was, like, Shannon had it. Probably got it from the cult. We're piecing the lore together, I think.
Wicked combo.
Hell yeah, it was. And I'm so thankful that you noticed it. Sometimes it's just nice to be appreciated. We are making some progress. That's good. 5. Yeah, I think we've got this deck locked down. Yeah, we just need a 2 or a 4. There we go. Onward. The lake's far edge approaches. Your body aches from the strain of the swim, barely keeping your head above water. You hoist your body onto the shore, breathing deeply. You rest for a moment as the water drips off you, as the tension in your sore muscles ebbs. Finally, you rise and face the opening in the hedge wall, steeling yourself for the journey ahead. Before you can take a single step,
Hold on.
you feel something coil itself around your foot, yanking you back into the water. Bubbles obscure your vision as you're dragged beneath the lake's surface, but through them you spot the hideous fanged jaws of a lithe and grotesque man-like serpent. I love getting crazy with the dialogue. Ooh, new stuff to shove into my hand. It's amazing how all of these are missing any major muscle groups. Anyway, Mana Blast. Oh, remove all playable cards in the same row as the target card. Costs 20 mana. I mean, why not buy it, right? Like, we're getting enough money to buy everything as long as we're playing right. Alright, let's see how this goes. First off, let's go ahead and burn the premonition. Like, might as well, right? Oh, it's going to put poison on the cards. That's dick move, bro. 5, 4. Okay, nothing else usable there. That's going to be turn. Okay, what do the poison cards do? Okay, so we got to clear these as quick as possible, or it draws poison. It poisons us every time we end our turn. Nothing I can do though. Okay, so Queen. I was gonna do a lot of damage, so let's just armor up. Oh god, ice shards would be so clutch right now. Okay, we've got 8. 7. Nope, not enough mana for that. Poison in the cards again. Hope I can crit it, that's good. God, we're kind of skunked right now. Let's refresh. Hit it. Let's get rid of the poison that way. Okay, so. Oops, more magic. Lots of 7s, that's not great. No, we can probably nuke a lot with this. Jester can hit us for a ton of damage, and we would like that to not happen, but is there anything we can do about it? Not quite at this juncture. Let's Twin Ravens, why not? Keep the combo going. Oop, little extra defense. No playable cards, though, unfortunately. No reason to get rid of that quite yet. That's not very useful until there's a lock. It says it cleanses some malign effects, so maybe you could do that if there's a poison. Next time he poisons. Okay. 5. Yeah, nope, I'm gonna say you're all spades now. Whoops, no poison for you, Bucko. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, can you give me a second? I just felt super dizzy all of a sudden. I don't know where that came from. Just, I've been having weird dizzy spells now and then all week. I think it's like digestion related. Like, I think my stomach condition is like something about the acid is irritating certain nerves that mess with my brain or something, but yeah, I don't know where that came from. That was weird. That was the strongest one I've had in a while. Worrying, but not much we can do about it. Alright, let's... Queen, Jack... Alright, now we pile on the thing. 8. Let's do that. Alright, let's grab this. Oh, I shouldn't have wasted that, I don't think. Excuse me. Okay, what am I even doing? Sorry, the dizzy spell messed me up and now I'm lost. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything we can play on that. Do our damage. 9, 8, 9. No 10 though, unfortunately, but it's still a decent amount of damage. Okay. Queen, Jack. Yeah, we're gonna take another hit, but I think we kill him next turn. There we go. Ooh, I can make the enemy skip a turn. That's pretty good. As you deliver a final blow to the Viper, you feel a wave of dizziness alongside sharp agony. Oh wow, that is concerningly real. As the dying creature's fangs reflexively pierce your flesh. Finally, it falls limp. The serpent begins to sink, its fangs dragging you under with it. Thinking fast, you tear them from your flesh and thrash your way back toward the surface. You emerge once again on the lake's shore, gasping for breath as you drag your body away from its treacherous banks. You stumble to your feet, your head still spinning. With stubborn determination, you hobble forward into the labyrinth. Okay. Oh, so info is somewhat sparse on the Keepers, but I found a few more details on some occult sites. It looks like they were founded at some point in the 12th century, blah blah blah, but they collect and keep demonic artifacts, thus the name. They pass the artifacts down from generation to generation. That would explain the dangers, but why? What kind of freaky ritual was Shannon performing? Alright, well, whatever it is, we're gonna have to find out next time. Because, like... wow, we did a lot of levels of this. Yep, I think we're finishing up here. Just gonna have to move on. Yep, just like I said, the weird dizzy spell kind of took it out of me, and we're at time anyway, so I think this is gonna be end of thingy. But yeah, that was a really fun game. I'm looking forward to playing more of that. Hopefully with my mouth animation fixed. Because I didn't figure it out until it was too late to do anything about it without just, like, shutting down my VTube program entirely and reopening my model. But, yeah, that was a ton of fun. I would like to, I don't think the shout-out went through, because, for whatever reason, but I would like to issue thanks to Athena Atlas for, convincing me to move this game up in the stream schedule. This is a lot of fun, because like I said, I really do like Pyramid Solitaire, and I haven't played it in a long while, so a game that's basically just Pyramid Solitaire, but with more mechanics and a plot is super cool. So, yeah. Gonna keep going with this. Gonna definitely be playing this here same time next week, assuming I haven't exploded or something. If my health issues haven't decided to just go nuts again. Alright, let's see who we can raid. We following, Synthwave is still doing Zelda. Link's Awakening, I've actually played that one. Let's do her. Alright then, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. I think I'm gonna finish up here. So, yep, I'm hoping you'll all accompany me on the raid thing. Great having you here, great hearing from you, great having, like, the full squad in here for, even if it was probably only for a bit. Hoping to, improve some things here. I've been looking into some options for maybe, like, getting more viewers or figuring out how to improve this stuff, because I feel like I've kind of plateaued. Maybe might try to start streaming more times a week. We'll see how that goes with my schedule. Like, I kind of had to stop doing the Tuesday ones because I've got my board game club there now. So, yeah, that all being said, great having y'all here. Gonna be finishing up for now and moving on to a new thingy and trying to figure out what the heck went on with that dizzy spell. Thanks for coming. Bye!